What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself, and today I got a little something for you. Of course, we got some Call of Duty Ghosts footage here for you. Wii U, of course. I'll be using the Link sniper rifle attachments, extended mags, and that's it. But that's not what this is about. It's a pretty good game. I guess I was just doing pretty well today, and I got this up and I was like, well, I'm gonna say this for commentary one day. And that day just happened to be today, because this commentary is going to be a bit of a special commentary towards me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people, but just by reading the title. What this one is going to be about is going to be about the VGX Awards, in which Nintendo said they were going to unveil some information on a previously announced game. Now, a lot of people said that, oh man, previously announced, we're thinking huge titles, like, you know, Monolith Soft's X, maybe some Smash Bros. News, or possibly that new Zelda that's been floating around in purgatory for some unimaginable amount of time. You know, just something big, a masterful game. You know, something huge. But I get on the stream. You know, they live streamed it. I'm watching it and everything. It's actually still going on as I speak. I decided to do this like right now after their segment. And right off the jump, they said that they were going. All right, let me back it up a little bit. Earlier during the week, it was linked through Amazon Italy that Cranky was going to be a playable character in the game, simply because they leaked the box art. Now, I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's not too much of a reason for you to actually, you know, get up in arms about something like that. I'm like, okay, Cranky is available to play on Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. It's coming to the Wii U this February. Well, coming up February 20 something or whatnot. But some people did start saying, what if that's the big unveiling of, you know, a previously announced game and whatnot. I'm thinking, okay, Nintendo has done some things before, you know, some questionable things along the lines of, you know, unveiling games in which we really wanted a different game from a studio that we really who themselves are really well known for making high quality stuff, i.e. Retro Studios. They brought Metroid back and made an amazing trilogy. I mean, oh my god, amazing trilogy. Metro Prime 1, 2, and 3, godlike games, all three of them. You know, and then they went off and did a couple E3s back, right when the 3DS was being announced. They said that they're doing Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm like, cool, you know, I wanted some more Metroid. I did, I'm not gonna lie. But we already had Metroid coming from Ninja Theory that same year, and I'm like, okay, Donkey Kong, he's coming back, that's cool. That's what's up. I'd like to see some Donkey Kong, it's been a while. But when they unveiled that they were doing another Donkey Kong game at last year's E3, lots and lots and lots of people were angry. Angry for the same reason that, you know, you have this amazing studio. They made Metroid games that, some of the Metroid, actually the Metroid GameCube games look better than like 99.9% of all the Wii games. Okay? To this day, I can still say that. And when they made Corruption for the Wii, I was like, you're just not giving anybody any chances, you know? So these guys, they make high quality stuff. Gameplay is tight, story is tight, graphics is on point, you know, and we're just dying here waiting for some good news. But instead, at VGX, you know, when they did come out and say that we're going to announce more information about a previously announced game, everyone thought that, okay, it was going to be X, you know, Monolith Soft's X, their sequel to Xenoblade, so to speak, or whatever what we're calling it. But when Reggie took the stage, I was like, oh great, it's Reggie. But I was like, oh man, wait, isn't that like Vince from Retro Studios? So I started to run stuff in my head. I'm like, okay, previously announced game. Leader of Retro Studios is here. They're going to drop that same Cranky Kong is a playable character bullcrap that people was talking about all over the internet. When that happened, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a real smooth, cool, calm and collected, loving brother and everything, but I got heated. I was very angry. I really was. Like, I'm going to get the game. Okay, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy the game. I love Donkey Kong. Okay, I've been playing it since I was a kid. You know, they kept the gameplay and everything like really tight. It's a really high quality game because they make high quality stuff. But I wasn't. That's not an announcement that you save for like the VJX. That's something you just tweet out. That's just something that somebody will just randomly say, oh yeah, we got Cranky Kong available. And if you're gonna do a character availability, at least do Smash Bros, where people really care about who's available to play. Cranky Kong, sure, whatever. Okay, yeah, all right. They showed some of the gameplay. The gameplay looks good. You know, the game, like I said, is high quality stuff. He has a couple little couple moves in there. Like, he has an ability where he can bounce on his cane, kind of like a pogo stick. And when he bounces on the cane, he actually takes no damage. So what they do is they tell you that you can bounce on like a little spiky parts that would normally damage you if you just walk on. You can bounce on that and you don't take any damage just to, you know, traverse. He also has, I think it said, he can, with his normal jump, he can use the cane again to actually have a, you know, higher vertical in terms of bouncing. You know, cool little things like that. But honestly, I was not really expecting for them to actually drop Cranky Kong as a playable character in Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. To be honest, I wasn't really hoping that they even brought Tropical Freeze up to VJX, because it's just not the game that everybody really wanted, you know, and it really isn't. I'm pretty sure it's that goes Universal. I'm almost 100% confident about that, because during the show in which Reggie was showing off the game and everything, Jeff Keighley, one of the hosts of the show, he's been kicked with Spike forever. You guys should know him by now if you watch anything Spike related from the live stream or even on TV. But he was pressuring, literally, I mean, off script, continuously pressuring Reggie to give us more. He even said that people on the internet are going to be mad. I mean, Jeff Keighley, he may not be a psychic or anything like that, but he knew straightforward that he himself, I felt, knew that we were going to be mad, and he also wanted something besides letting people know that Cranky Kong's a playable character. And you saved that piece of little bitty information for the VGX. That's a bad move, Nintendo. In my opinion, that's just a bad move. I would have announced, you know, some X gameplay, a really hype game, you know what I mean? Donkey Kong is not hype because the studio is hype. I mean, when the Wii U first got announced, everybody was like, what is Retro Studios gonna be doing? Where that Metroid at? You know, and then they dropped Donkey Kong, so it was like, oh, well, when they get done with Donkey Kong and after that drops whatever, you'll be a hype studio again. Okay, that's just me, and that's pretty much how a lot of people felt. I'm pretty sure Jeff also wanted, you know, a really high quality, top-notch game, maybe even X, like we was talking about, Smash Bros. He even brought up Smash Bros in there as well, but Reggie wasn't budging with any more information. Vince wasn't buzzing with any information. Heck, even some more of the information they asked just about the game itself, Donkey Kong. Minute things like there's going to be a 5th character. They weren't going to budge and say who else was going to be in there. My thing is, when it comes to a game like Donkey Kong, just holding out on the character roster doesn't really mean anything. It's not like it's a bad move, but it's not a good one either. You know, so honestly, I feel like they kind of shot themselves in the foot with this one. What do you guys think about that? Because I'm pissed off about it. I really am. I do enjoy Donkey Kong, though. It is a really great game. I love the series and everything. I love Virtual Studios. I love Nintendo. But I'm just feeling that when you say that you're going to announce some more information about a previously announced title on the VGX, aka the Grammys for video games, you don't talk about another character in the game that's not already hype, okay? You want everybody to say, oh snap, Nintendo coming with some bombs, you know, and then they just like, you know, or you throw the bomb, and instead of it being an actual bomb, it was like a whoopee cushion, and it makes the, you know, that's kind of what that did. They dropped the ball on that, in my opinion. But what do you guys think about that? Obviously, I'm not too happy about it, but it's about what you guys. Let's get a discussion going in the comments and whatnot if you like. But that's pretty much all the time I got for you guys. Actually, there's a lot more gameplay to go, but I'm just gonna cut myself out pretty early. But it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. If you like the video, do whatever you want. If you hate the video, do whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm just still kind of salty and pissed off that Nintendo did this instead of doing something more fly. But it is what it is. I'll let you boy.